Today, community leaders dedicated a historical marker inside Riverside Park to honor a man who was lynched there more than a century ago. Tonight, Lauren Kostick shares how that marker came to be.
In this spot 103 years ago, historians say a 19-year-old black man was found lynched in these woods on Indy's west side. A horrible crime they hope stands as a lesson in history as they honor his life.
This is probably one of the stories that is very little known in Indianapolis.
On Sunday, members with the Indiana Remembrance Coalition gathered to unveil a historical marker. For nearly a century, the lynching of George Tompkins was swept under the rug. This new sign making sure that never happens again.
I just hope it's an eye-opening experience for whoever reads it and takes a little bit away. It's like, I didn't know that, Yes, it's sad, but I know it and I don't want to see that happen again.
The date was March 16th, 1922. Tompkins was found hanging from a tree near Cold Spring and Lafayette Roads, his hands tied behind his back. The county coroner at the time ruled his death a suicide, something the Marion County coroner corrected 3 years ago, changing his death to homicide.
And while we cannot change the past, we can ensure that his name is spoken and his story is remembered and his legacy will endure.
Tompkins was never accused of a crime and no one was ever arrested for his death. Leaders hope by acknowledging this dark chapter, the city can move forward on a larger path to justice.
I don't just see it as revisiting pain. Instead, I see this as an act of justice, as an act of honor and memorializing, because remembering is justice and telling the truth is justice, and refusing to let silence just bury what happened is justice.
In Indianapolis, Lauren Kostick, 13 News.
Now, in March 2022, former President Joe Biden signed legislation that made lynching a federal hate crime. It took more than 100 years and 200 attempts to get that law passed.